Also, adults should make sure there's a Coast Guard approved boat cushion or life jacket for everyone in the boat. But on the ocean, everyone should have a wearable life jacket. Did you bring the worm? Oops.
Tim Wakefield trying to go the distance again. His first pitch of the ninth. A ball to Brett Barbary, pinch hitter, batting for Manny Alexander. Barbary's a .239 hitter, a switch hitter. Better hitter left-handed at .278. He's been slumping. He's ahead in the count here. 2 balls and no strikes. Borderline strike goes Wakefield's way. Barbary 2 for his last 32. Alexander went 0 for 2 today. Curtis Goodwin, Brady Anderson scheduled to follow. Red Sox lead 3-1 in the 9th. Strike 2, says Drew Coble. Barbary didn't like it. Wakefield has given up only 1 hit. That was the home run by Palmeiro over the Baltimore bullpen last inning. Kevin Kennedy has said many times it all starts with starting pitching. And it's not a coincidence that the Red Sox winning streak coincides with a great run by their starters. That's ball 4 just outside on a 3-2 pitch. And now the tying run comes to the plate for Phil Regan. Curtis Goodwin due up, but as you can see, he's been called back. Chris Hoyles will bat for him. Goodwin was 0 for 3 today. Didn't get the ball out of the infield. Red Sox do have action in their bullpen. Newly acquired lefty Eric Gunderson is warming up, as is Stan Belinda. No sign of Rick Aguilera. Roger Clemens, after his sterling effort last night, watching his friend and teammate Wakefield pitch a terrific game. Roger started the Red Sox toward the combined shutout last night. Wakefield still waiting. Fans getting a little impatient with Hoyles. Talked about the performance of the starters lately. Red Sox starters have allowed 3 runs or less in 17 of the last 19 games. And when you get that kind of performance from your starter, you're going to win more often than not. The Red Sox have been winning much more often than not lately. They lead 3-1 today, but a dangerous hitter at the plate representing the tying run. Hoyles looks at ball 1. He's at .216, 11 homers, 34 runs batted in. He's 2 for 6 as a pinch hitter, including a pinch hit home run. Strike. Like Wakefield snuffed the fastball by him. Hoyles has hit in 6 of his last 7. He's hit .348 during that stretch. He got off to a dreadful start, has been much better lately. Now he's behind in the count, 1-2. With nobody out, Barbary, the runner at first. In the 9th, Red Sox lead 3-1. Two and 2. Brady Anderson is on deck. Grounded foul past Steve Boros in the third base coach's box. At New York, Albert Bell has hit a solo homer for Cleveland in the 6th inning off David Cohn, and the Yankees now lead Cleveland 3-1 in the 6th. The home run for Bell, his 26th of the year. Here it's 3-1 Boston in the 9th, and Hoyles takes strike 3. Just the 4th strikeout of the game for Wakefield. That hasn't been as much of a weapon for him lately as it was earlier in the season. He struck out 4 in his last outing, only 2 the start before that. And now he's looking in at Brady Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today. Brady is now 1 for his last 28 with the 0 for 2. As we mentioned, he still manages to reach base with the walks, including the base on balls today. Vaughn playing a little bit behind Barbary. Count now 2-0 on Anderson. Big bats are due to come up for the Orioles, with Rafael Palmeiro waiting on deck. Ball 3. And now Wakefield is in danger of putting the tying run on base and bringing the go-ahead run to the plate. Also making it a difficult decision for Kevin Kennedy as to whether or not he continues. Wakefield has completed 6 games this year. Red Sox team all of last season had 6 complete games. The 3-1 to Anderson. Another fastball. Full count. Payoff pitch. Line down the right field line. That's a fair ball in the corner. McGee plays it cleanly. They wave Barbary around. He will score as the throw got past Alicea. Anderson winds up at third. It's a triple and a 1-run game, and the tying run is now at third with 1 out in the 9th inning for Baltimore. Brady Anderson 1 for 28. Prior to this triple, he picked a good time from his perspective to break out of the slump. Drilled the 3-2 pitch into the right field corner. Anderson's 7th triple of the year. And Kennedy will stick with Wakefield with Palmeiro at the plate. Ball 1 outside. The Red Sox have also decided to bring the infield in, and Kennedy goes to the mound. And the entire infield will convene at the mound. It was Palmeiro who had the first hit of the ball game for Baltimore, the home run over the bullpen, the Baltimore bullpen in right. With 1 out in the 7th. Wakefield had thrown a no-hitter for 6 1/3 innings. Crowd cheers Kennedy's decision to leave Wakefield in the ball game. It's not a given that you play the infield in this situation, particularly as the home team with a chance to at bat. You do run the risk of a dribbler going through, putting the go-ahead run on base. 2-0 now the count on Palmeiro. Only 2 hits for Baltimore, but each has knocked in a run. Palmeiro's homer and Anderson's triple. Chopped foul. 2 balls and a strike. Palmeiro will be followed by Bobby Bonilla. The pitch in the dirt. Fortunately for the Red Sox, after it glanced off McFarland, it went forward up the third baseline. Wakefield on it quickly. And that gone to the screen. Anderson, in all likelihood, scores. They might have caught a break, actually, that hit the umpire. Looked like it went through McFarland and hit Drew Coble. 3-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, just foul. Woo. It didn't miss the bag by much, and Wakefield's gone full again, this time with Palmeiro. Red Sox lead 3-2. One out in the ninth, the runner at third. Pitch to Palmeiro. Foul ball. Crowd thought he swung and missed, but he got a piece of it, and it went through McFarland. And after what happened with Willie McGee earlier in the ball game, when he got caught between second and third on a swing and a miss by Vaughn, he thought it was a foul ball and stopped running. The Orioles wound up retrieving the ball and throwing him out. Anderson didn't take any chances on this play. He came down the line. Once again, the 3-2 pitch. Bounced foul. Another payoff pitch. Not close. That one sailed up and away, and the go-ahead run is at first.
Number 26, right fielder, Bobby Bonilla.
116 pitches thrown by Tim Wakefield. Now the infield backs up. They'll hope for the game-ending double play off the bat of Bobby Bonilla, who is 0 for 3. Hasn't had it out of the infield. He takes ball one low and away. Mentioned earlier, he's batting right-handed against Wakefield, even though he's a switch hitter, because he says when he hit left-handed against the knuckleballer Tom Candiotti in the National League, it used to mess up his swing for several days. He hasn't had any success right-handed today. He struck out, popped to first, and bounced to third. One pitch, foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brady Anderson representing the tying run at third. Palmeiro representing the go-ahead run at first. 1 out in the ninth. 1 run in this inning. In the dirt and blocked by McFarland. Now the pressure is really on McFarland with that tying run at third. Hasn't been a big concern today because the Orioles have had so few base runners. Pitch missed, blown away. Palmeiro runs, and it's ball 4. And one would suspect now that Kevin Kennedy has to make the move. And he will. He's on his way to the mound. Wakefield will not finish. He has walked 3 here in the ninth, including the leadoff man, the pinch hitter Barbary, who came around to score the run that made it 3-2. Stan Belinda is going to be the new pitcher. We are not aware of any problem with Rick Aguilera, but he has not warmed up. Wakefield leaves to the well-deserved standing ovation. Stan Belinda will be on to try to save it when we come back.
Hi, I'm News Center's Bob Elliott. I do the weird, wacky, strange, unusual, and odd stories. It's called Bob's Basement. Catch it only on Channel 2.
Gordon has arrived.
Have I caught you at a difficult moment?
Very frou-frou.
These are lovely.
Will you marry me?
Warning, this man has never met me before and I'm going straight in his window.
I really care about you and I love you.
That's very nice, but I'm gay.
This is like a bad movie. You ready for the wedding of Kevin and Sonia?
Watch Gordon Elliott mornings here on Channel 2.
Picasso painted the old guitarist during a period of depression that lasted 4 years, his blue period. Today, with new discoveries, 80% of depressive disorders are being successfully treated, giving hope to millions that maybe now nobody has to have a blue period.
This call to the bullpen is brought to you by AT&T, your true choice. And the new pitcher is Stan Belinda. On with his 8-1 record. An ERA of 3.36. He's trying to save this one for Wakefield. It would be Stan's 7th save of the year. Allowed only 40 hits in 54 innings. Wakefield walked 3 in the 9th and gave up the RBI triple by Anderson. The bases are loaded. 1 out, 3-2 Boston. Cal Ripken is the batter. He's 0 for 3. Belinda throws the first one right down the middle. We checked with Red Sox Vice President of Public Relations Dick Bresciani. He is not aware of anything that has happened to Rick Aguilera that prevented him from pitching. He did, of course, pitch 2 innings here on Friday night, but he did not pitch last night. Were he available today, he would be in there at this point in time. Belinda slings it up there low and away. Ripken has twice flied to left and he is struck out. Red Sox have 3 runs on 6 hits without an error. Baltimore 2 runs on only 2 hits. The homer by Palmeiro in the 7th and the RBI triple by Anderson here in the 9th. Strike 2. 1-2. The Red Sox outfield gives Ripken a lot of room in left center field. Greenwell is more or less straight away, perhaps even shading the line in left, and Tinsley swung well around toward right. Ripken will be followed by Harold Baines. Cal 4 for 9 this year with the bases loaded, including a grand slam. The 1-2. Jammed him up and in, and Cal hit a rocket of a line drive into the upper boxes, first base side. Another 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground slowly to short. They'll have to hurry. Alicea turned it. Tim Wakefield has won his 10th consecutive start. The Red Sox as a team have won 11 in a row. And it was a seat squirmer in the 9th. Belinda came on to get the double play ball from Ripken to save it. It's the first win during this 11-game winning streak in a game in which the Red Sox have scored fewer than 5 runs. And just when it was starting to look like this might be the day the bubble would burst in excruciating fashion, it does not. for Wakefield or the team. And he is indeed a candidate for all three of those awards. He took a step toward all three of them again today. Final score, Boston 3, Baltimore 2. They had them all the way. Totals and more in a moment. Hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Baltimore 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on, including 2 in the 9th inning. Tim Wakefield is the winner, now 14-1. He's won his last 10 starts. He no-hit the Orioles for 6 1/3 innings today. His major league best ERA now 1.65. And Rick Kribda, the rookie, pitched well but took the loss. He's 0-2. Stan Belinda came on, faced 1 batter, got the game-ending double play to pick up his 7th save. Time of the ball game, a brisk 2 hours and 22 minutes before a delighted crowd of 34,158. They watched the Red Sox earn their 11th straight win and complete a 4-game sweep of the Orioles. Wakefield threw 125 pitches over 8 1/3 innings, 32 of those pitches in the 9th. When he appeared to tire and walked 3, he retired only 1 man in the 9th. We'll have more from Fenway Park in just a moment.
He maintains the winning side for him and keep the Red Sox going. The Red Sox now 21 games over 500. Congratulations to Tim Wakefield. Beechwood Age Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
And the Red Sox earned their 11th straight win, their longest winning streak since they won the first 12 games under Joe Morgan during the days of Morgan Magic in 1988. It was a thriller. Once again, the final score of today's game, Boston 3 and Baltimore 2. This is the UPN 38 Red Sox Network.
Exciting Red Sox baseball on Channel 2. Brought to you by Glidden Auto Body. For collision repair, Glidden's the one. Penobscot High Stakes Bingo. Your odds of winning are greater at Penobscot High Stakes Bingo. Hammond Lumber Company, with stores in Auburn, Belgrade, Farmington, Greenville, and Skowhegan. Tri-State Lottery 5-card cash. Top prize $100,000 cash. And by Alpine Lager Beer. Alpine, what friends call beer.